ladies and gentlemen, I potentially might die before this movie actually ends. I have discovered that I have made a terrible mistake when I was getting high today. And yesterday, used a gas-powered lighter. So I was sucking down gas into my brain. I'm glad I discovered it after 2 times, but still, there's a good chance I'll probably die. So I left the window open and I'm eating an apple. That's all I could think of to stop me from dying. I did a lot of breathing outside. Anyways, Birdemic. It's a bad movie. I can't hear it though. I can hear it now. Oh cool, it hasn't even started yet. Anyways. So my high right now is marijuana and gasoline. And please know that I mean it when I say this is as close to death as I want to get on this channel. Everything I remember in a high school health class tells me that sucking in gas fumes could lead to death, like instantly. You know, those guys work at the gas station. I probably have the brain of someone that's been working at the gas station for 2 years after all the gas I just sucked down. Anyways. Oh, never mind. I thought the previews were done, or the title sequence. Anyways. Let me tell my will real quick. When the police find my dead body from this high and this movie probably, I want them to hear in the recording that I would like you to go ahead and post this on YouTube after you edit out some of the other parts of it, so that the people can know when I died and that I really did die. So I can get a lot of hits on YouTube. Like 1 million people will hit me and favorite this video because someone died while recording this. You can actually hear the part in Birdemic where he just dies and drops on the floor. And then I'd be down in history the first guy to ever die because of a movie. I mean, it would be for the drugs, but people would joke about it that it was the movie because this already is a really bad movie. Okay, I'm gonna try and watch this movie. Oh my god, I just ate the sticker on the apple. It's not good. Did they use Windows Media Player to edit this movie? Wow. I think I'm gonna die. I'm such a fool. Okay. He's wearing black. Black cars. Interesting choice, director. I think he was an emo. Everything is black. I need my water, real quick. Okay, I got enough to live. Going to the grill. So, when you enter my movie... Oh, what is this? What is this nonsense? Yeah, I don't own Birdemic, as a matter of fact. Because I would refuse to own such a movie. Huh. 1%. This is kind of embarrassing. It's my internet, man. It's not my fault. Internet's crap. Go figure, man. Some days it's good, some days it's bad. Oh, God. I don't want to die. You know, I was joking about it, but I don't want to die. You know, I was just trying to get high to give you guys good entertainment. Interesting, though, that this kind of high I'm having right now is because of gasoline. It's very interesting. Who knew that gasoline could have that effect? Wow. I don't know if I'm going to sleep tonight. Anyways, it's going a little too dark. Then again, I should probably tell my whole life story because we're at 6%. Wow. I let this thing load for like an hour, too. This is actually just going to be a movie about this guy who... this YouTube video is just going to be about this guy who tries to watch Birdemic and then looks at the stares at the 6% sign for an hour and then watches the rest of it. This video is going to be really long. And I'm not going to cut it out either. I'm going to provide an annotation so people can jump from one place to another because I'm cool. But I'm actually going to keep this in because this is what it should be. You know, I'll sit here all night. I'll sit here till the memory runs out. Because the reality of the situation is, this is about me getting fucked up and then trying to riff a movie. And guess what? I'm really fucked up and I'm just trying to riff this movie and this happens. So I'm gonna hang tight. You know, I believe my internet isn't dead. You know, even dial-up would get me to 7%, you know, within the next 15 minutes. Oh, man. It's just acting weird. So already off the bat, I just noticed the movie used 2 different types of audio recording equipment. So you could hear this background noise in one, like, they had a really crappy audio recorder and then a really good one, and the edits were just way too jumpy and fast, and they didn't blend well, and it's obvious that when they were on set for the scene right here where she's leading him to the table, that they just cued her to stand and walk and put her arm like that. They didn't say, you know, please go through the scene, then we're going to film it from this angle, which is how you get a more authentic take. You don't just set things up piece by piece on how it's going to work. You block the whole thing in flow, and then the camera work will just blend much more nicely and makes a smoother transition, and it just looks better. It drives me crazy when they film stuff like this. Ugh, I might die. Right, I was going to write a will. My mom gets the computer because she has a crappy one, and I feel bad about that. My sister gets her Xbox back because I'm dead and I no longer need to steal your Xbox. My cell phone goes to my dog. Not my dog, not my hey dog, my dog, my Bart, my puppy. It goes to my canine. Oh, 8%. Anyways, my phone goes to my 9%. We're moving up in the world. My phone goes to my dog because I don't know. I love my dog and I want to give him something. I can't really give him anything else. I mean, he can at least use this as like a chew toy. I give him my socks, because he loves me. My dog loves to eat my socks, so it's all about that. Oh, man, I made a mistake. Wow. I should not have done what I did. Gasoline. Well, this might make a funny or scary video in retrospect. 11%. Kids, don't suck gas. This is Jacob, the kid who died sucking on gas. Kids, don't suck gas. Oh, that'd be so creepy if they actually cut that out when I'm dead and use that audio for some PSA about not using gas. Like those crappy videos they show kids in school. Some lame ass just for schools video. I don't see enough of those. Those are all really funny because they're so bad. Oh, they were so stupid. Like they try to make it look cool, but they have no money and no one has any intention or no actor wants to be there. I mean, especially the kid actors, they don't want. The success of my acting career, I acted in the, San Fernando County school. Teach you how to not masturbate in class video. 18%. Now, my only fear is when this is all done. Whoa. Deep breaths, Jake. Whew. When this is all loaded up finally, is that it might do it again, and that would really suck. Oh man. If I restart my computer, it all works fine. This explains why I sounded that way in the other recording. I sounded a little less energied. I think that's what this gasoline high does to me. It makes me feel, if I thought it was just a normal high, I'd feel really good, If I thought this was baked, it'd be awesome, because it just makes me feel like I can't control. It's not good. 25%. I would really dig some marshmallows right now. Those really big kind. Just munch on it like a hot ass, a woman. And by that I mean I would not bite into the marshmallow. I would just, nuzzle it, lick it, and go to sleep with it. Snuggle, of course. I don't know what it is about my head. Oh man, 26%. I kind of regret saying I'm gonna actually wait through this out. Jesus. This is taking so long. Right now, I have the attention span of like a 2-year-old. I'm just like ripping my hair out right now, trying to wait for this shit to load. Oh man, I gotta invest in a lighter. I can't believe. I thought to myself, hey, this fire lasts long, and I can be sure it's gonna get lit. Whatever's in my. I could have. No wonder I've been going through my weeds so slow. My highs have all been gas highs. My weed's probably been burning up for like 25% of the time I'm done actually doing what I'm doing. That weed could have been done for a long time, and I was just sucking down gas. It was like the second to last hit this session, where I was just like, that tastes like a motorhome. And I was like, I guess maybe I'm sucking into the gas, a little bit of the gas, and then I look inside my pipe, and sure enough, there's like no weed in there, and it's just been straight gas in my body. Ew. And I remember that can kill you. Now here's the biggest problem. I did in fact smoke weed. You can't deny that. So, am I just paranoid? Could the high I'm experiencing actually be the weed, and maybe I only got like a little bit of gasoline? It's 50-50. It's either I have literally sucked down so much way more gasoline than any human being should. Smoked so much gasoline than any human being should. Or I'm just high and I'm just a little bit messed up from gasoline. But there's really no clear way to be sure. I do know one thing though, this is gonna last. My high's gonna last all through this whole percentage thing. everything. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be last the whole time. You know, if you were from the outside and you were watching this video, you'd probably think this guy's internet, he must be in the middle of Oklahoma or like North Dakota or something. Like there must be mountains and everyone has sex with their cousin. Like, why is his internet so bad? I'm in Oregon, like in near Portland at the moment, you know? It doesn't make sense how my internet could be so bad. Especially when we pay like $100 a month for it, you know? $100. God. I don't even see the point to calling people anymore. Why could you just use an internet signal to internet voice? And I know it exists, web voice or something like that. You use the internet as a phone to call and hear people. Well then shit, we don't even need telephones at that point. Cell phone towers, thing of the past. They become giant modems instead. How cool would that be? I bet they wouldn't have to change too much. This is Words of Wisdom with a guy fucked up. The famous last words of Jake, me. Oh man, at least it's being recorded. The things how weird would that be? You're dying, and you know you're gonna die. You say you got 50 minutes to live, and you're talking into a microphone. Oh my god. That'd be an amazing play. Or a movie. This guy, he knows he's going to die, and he's chained up, bound, and he has a microphone. If it was set up the right way, I mean, I see it being a movie much like Ryan Reynolds is Buried, or other movies like that you think are just so incredibly simple, and then they end up being completely complex and amazing. But what a great scenario is what I'm saying. A situation where a guy knows he's going to die and he's put in front of a microphone. And he doesn't know why, he just knows he's going to die. All of the things he would say from the most meaningful places of his heart. So authentic, so beautiful. 43%. Wow, I wonder if I've been here for like an hour. Well, anyways, if these are my last words, let's see, what do I want to say? I didn't do all the things I wanted to do. I had so many plans and hopes and dreams. Please know that. I wasn't a two-dimensional shell of a human being that is much like all the others. A drone, a bee, a mindless blob. Just living each day to live each day. No, I was always someone who strove for so much more. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. You know, because I think you all would have liked to know what that would have been. I think you would have. Maybe you don't know now, but I think you would have. 45%. God, I'm having a life-changing experience waiting for Birdemic to load. This is on so many levels of weird. You know, even if I drain all my memory, I have to keep this and put it on the channel. Just 'cause I tried. And that would just like prove my point about this idea, this concept. I think it's kind of cool. You know, people are always on YouTube trying to look for videos of people on drugs. You know, I was, at least, because when you weren't doing drugs, you thought, well, I wonder what amazing adventures they have, or what kinds of things people say in those situations. You know, what does it do to your brain? You're trying to be scientific, so you go and look for videos and you type in some guy high on LSD. You know? And there's that video, it's called fucking Cups or something like that. And the guy, the guy uses like a Christopher Walken kind of drinking out of cups. It's the video, and it's the scenario is this guy's tripping out on LSD in a closet, and they're recording it, and he's like, lost out of his own mind. He's like, "Who put that chair? I don't agree with chair. Not my chair, not my problem, man." And all this crazy stuff, because he's just tripping out. I love lighthouses and seashells. If you don't like seashells, you suck. It's just like, what? Like he is in a whole different world. Yeah, so, people enjoy that stuff. At least I do. I think the mind is an incredible thing. All that it's capable of, all that it does. If given the right resources, we can occupy ourselves. We don't need the social interaction of others. Our mind can create entertainment. You can even pass through the time through meditation. It's an amazing thing. I think I've severely damaged my brain. I gotta take the whole death thing seriously now. 54%, 55. Come on. This movie's not worth this weight. It's just not. Not many movies would be. Isn't that crazy? I'm willing to pay $10 to see a movie. But if you told me I have to go to a free movie and wait for an hour and 10 minutes for it to start, and you have to show up at an hour and 10 minutes beforehand, and it's free, I would say, no, don't want to do that. So in other words, my time has money, or my money is time, or something like that. I look at potential fun hours and work hours, and you make out the difference between, if I have fun this much, then I have to make this much money. It's crazy ass adult shit, man. 60%. I think I could have had birth to a baby during this whole wait. I mean, had sex, got pregnant, all those weeks, all those months, and the baby was even a little premature, even though it took this long. So fancy that. 61%. Wow, okay. Seriously, wow. I can say, in my honest opinion, though, that because of what I've done to myself, this is as true to my YouTube name as possible, one step above this would be like heroin, it feels like, because I feel like I'm incredibly high, but I'm also a little scared, because I can kind of feel the angel of death approaching. But anyways, 66%. I don't think I'm gonna stop recording if it goes longer than 3 hours, this whole thing. I don't care. I'll post it if it's 12 hours long, Take 2 days to get on YouTube, I'm sure. At least on this internet, apparently. Look at this hair of this woman. Dark roots, blonde hair. So obviously you're not naturally that color. And you bleached it. You bleached your hair for this movie because the script said blonde waitress. Why not use more natural hair dye? Work your way down to or way up to that color, Why jump straight there? Loving our main actor's eye contact right now. Jesus. They filmed this in a Denny's. Not something below a Denny's, some locally owned knockoff of Denny's. Like someone who went to Denny's and thought, oh my god, this is the best food I've ever had in my life. And they went back to their small town and tried to copy everything they remembered from Denny's. Have you been to Paul's new restaurant? Rennie's? Best damn food I've had in my life. And they have a bathroom. Oh, wow. I'm never doing that again. Nope. That's one of the things I'm going to do tomorrow, because I'm looking for stuff to do. I'm going to go to the smoke shop and get me a lighter that's safe. Yeah, and actually I think after this I'm probably going to want to stay toxic free for a few days, try to recuperate the damage I've done to my body. You know, at least till this whole gasoline thing is worn off, like 2 days, you know. So I'm not going to post another video probably until Monday. I think that'd be best. I'm not going to do another one until Monday. Yeah. I'm still going to do the Let's Play. But, I shouldn't do one of these again till Monday, I think. Let my brain clear out. 77%. Wow. I wonder if this is going to be at least as long as the actual movie. That'd be kind of weird. People would be like, why didn't you edit it out, dude? I mean, come on. It bothers my eyes. When you put a video on YouTube, it should be exactly as long as it should be, man. Like, listen, guys, I thought it'd be interesting. I think it's interesting. Especially if I'm going to die. Think of it that way. You know, this could be the last time I talk before I die. I mean, that's pretty heavy stuff, dude. Let me have that. You know? Let me say goodbye to my family. You know, tell my girlfriend I love her. Do all the things you're supposed to do before you die. You know? Let me do that. But no. You know, this video was free for me to watch, but I'm entitled to a certain level of entertainment. You know, and we have such a weird idea of entertainment. Whatever happened to just curiosity in our fellow man? This desire to dive into the psychosis of another. To see how your mindset relates or unrelates to other human beings. Essentially discovering whether or not how truly human you are. Perhaps compared to other stupid-minded people, maybe you're a higher level of human. Like the kind that if this world was true Darwinism would continue our race into more intelligent beings. You know, and the weak would die off. And I know that makes me sound really fucked up. Okay? But animals do it. That's how giraffes got such long necks. It's evolution. I'm giving everyone a fair shot. Okay? I am fair in that sense. But if you don't make the cut, maybe you shouldn't be able to reproduce. You know? Maybe. God, I remember I got in this huge fight about this whole debate I have. You know? Like, how do we really decide value in a human being? Well, you know what? I think it's fair to say there should be a few foundations. Can you treat your other fellow human beings well? You know? I think that's an important one. And you know how many people don't do that? How many people are just naturally out to get you? How many people just don't care about a complete stranger's feelings? People in our country especially, who will just see something going on in another country and go, you know what? It's not here. I don't care. Those people probably had it coming. You know? Everyone's out to get us. America. You know, we're the good guys. 83%. Wow, it's probably been like 8 minutes, according to this clock. Wow. Felt like 3 hours. Well, this movie. Everyone talks about Birdemic. It's so terrible. You know, I would tell people in conversation that I've already seen this movie because it's one of those so bad it's good movies that all my friends are like, have you seen it? Have you seen it? You know, the same thing was like that with The Room. You know, people are crazy about, like, watching. Of course I've seen it. I've seen it a few times, you know. But everyone, as soon as someone says, have you seen The Room? Most people go, oh, yeah, because it means you're cool. Like, there's this new crowd of people who just like to watch things that are really bad. Like, it's a hype thing or like a trend right now. But, you know, I think, personally, I mean, watching something's really bad and being able to make fun of it, that's a great thing. It's comedy. This existed, this happened, people worked hard on this, and they were really stupid, and they deserve to pay for that consequence, for their actions. Oh man, I'm right now rubbing my nipples, so if you hear anything in the microphone, I'm just to make sure no one thinks I'm masturbating or anything weird like that. God, this has been at 84% for like the past forever. Oh God, thank you. Thank you, Allah. Thank you, Jewish God. Thank you, Bob Saget. 88. Anyways, I could die. You know, in my family, I still want you to put this video on YouTube, please. You know that I had fun. You know? I lived a short while and I made stupid decisions, but you know, I did it because I just wanted to entertain. I just had a desire to make people happy. And you know what? If I do die, this video will be one of the most watched videos of all time. I don't think anyone else has made a video that records the final words before someone dies. How intense would that be? Oh, 92%. I'm still going to review this movie, even if I'm about to die. I'm going to die reviewing the movie. I'm not going to die talking about, what I would do if I'm going to die. I'm going to review this movie. And in that way, also, when we jump back into the movie, everything I just said will not matter. So that little annotation to skip is going to be A-OK. I'm locked in. Look at me. I'm like preparing to race or something. It's like we're like up in line next for a roller coaster at Disneyland or something. It's that feeling of, oh my God. It's like, when you're waiting in line, you're like, and then when you're it's even better than when it's your turn, literally. It's that feeling of you're right about to. When the ride actually comes, you've already anticipated it and you've seen it in your head. But when it actually, the idea, oh my God, the ride, it just all of a sudden is just this amazing, wow. And then you ride it and you're like, well, yeah. Even like, I've ridden Indiana Jones like 1,000 times, at Disneyland. And to this day, I always feel whenever I'm about to ride it. But once I'm on it, I'm like, oh yeah, and everything's fake. And the snake's ugly, and oh, that's a trick of the eyes, and this doesn't look like anything like Harrison Ford. Alright, about to start. Back to reviewing the movie.
Here is the menu.
Thank you.
I'll be right back with you.
I will stab you. I can't read. I'm the love interest. I'll have her eggs. I'm glad I'm getting a second look. Wait, is that a different actor? I'm tripping balls right now. I think that's a different dude. Whoa. Hi, we are models. Paid for just this part to walk through your movie. Hubba hubba. Doing? She smelled nice. I must have her smell. I can smell you with my eyes. Excuse me, miss.
Excuse me, miss.
Can I have your body odor?
I don't mean to bother you.
What?
I think I know you from somewhere.
Really?
I'm gonna follow you
Yeah,
home.
did you go to San Mateo High School?
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Yeah, I was the
went there too.
teacher.
So are you from here?
Hello,
Not
different
really.
audio.
My mother lives up here, but I'm from San Francisco. What about you?
San Jose.
This movie
remember
looks
you
like it
now.
was made
You're
in
my English class.
1998, and it tried it like was just a bunch of people
Yeah,
that
sat
had
two
a
seats behind
bunch
you.
of crappy
You don't
cameras,
remember that far.
and they thought that they could
Yeah.
make something decent for the Sundance.
So, what do you do?
I'm a fashion model.
And a
So you're
beautiful one,
jobless.
too.
Thanks. Well, it was nice talking to you. I should really get going. I've got an audition for a modeling job.
And I'm lesbian.
It's good talking to you.
Bye. We'll continue to stare at butt until she goes all the way to the corner. That's right, baby. Keep walking. Must have that ass. That was cute.
I was wondering if we can keep in contact.
Sure.
I think it would have looked better if it was just filmed with whatever camera
Here's my
this
card.
is. At least it would just look like a crappy
mine.
made-for-TV movie.
Thanks. Again, it was nice talking to you.
I like your
I'll
boobs.
see you later.
Bye.
Bye, boobs. And the sound disappeared. I don't know if that's my bad Netflix connection or...
This morning, flocks of seagulls and crows were found dead in downtown San Jose and along
San
Highway
Jose.
101. The crows and seagulls also caused an accident on Highway 101
They pooped
near
everywhere.
the First Street exit. Authorities are investigating the cause of their death.
Bird flu
In
infested
other news
in
today,
donuts.
The population of polar bears is declining rapidly due to the melting of sea ice in the Arctic. As the sea ice melts,
And the
the
next
polar
part of my
bears are forced to move
presentation.
farther north. Although some have survived, many have died from starvation due to the difficulty of finding enough food, such as seals.
For lunch today, we'll be having corn dogs. What happened? Okay, so Flock of Seagulls is coming to downtown. I don't know what the big deal is about this band. I think they had to pay Ford to use this car. Or what brand is this? Dodge? I can't tell. I'm high. Tinted wind. Oh, Mustang. I don't know. I don't know anything about cars. I think that company, they had to bribe them to let them use this car in the movie. That's an old joke. I shouldn't have used it. Wow. Harold Johnson Middle School did a great job on the soundtrack. I'm impressed. Ooh, gasoline. I've had a little too much of you. I shouldn't have mentioned that because I think that was an inside joke. The people who have skipped that other stuff aren't going to understand that reference. It's not a very good reference. Oh. I'm keeping this too. I'm keeping this. I told you I'll do this all night, baby. I'll do this all night. One way or another, I'm going to do this movie. I know the internet gods do not want me to watch this movie. They say, my son, enough have suffered. 1%, 2%, 3%. Give me more. Oh, man. I could really use some food. You know, I think I should be drinking water. You know, I had a lot of, I didn't drink oxygen. I had a lot of oxygen when I was outside. I took some meditative, deep breaths. And, you know, try to clear my head of the gasoline, you know. Fresh air, deep breaths. Really, like, I try my best in my condition, you know. And it makes sense now why this high feels so deadly. Gasoline. Fucked up. And you know, like, the thought occurred to me. And then I turn over the lighter. And sure enough, there's a little warning. And it says, warning, do not use to light cigarettes, tobacco, or other substances that you inhale. That's the first thing it said. And I'm like, that's the first thing on the warning label. I'm gonna die. No, the first thing we had to type up. Oh, man. Wow. Won't be much of a channel if it's only got one movie. You know? You gotta film this. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Even though I'm gonna have these weird jumps everywhere. The point is, I'm trying. You know? And this is more about a journey than the destination. I don't want this to be a channel about, you know, people watching some guy riff a movie like he's a professional riffer. I'm just giving you the scenario. What if someone gets really high and then tries to riff a movie? I'm trying. You know? When I'm sober, I can definitely riff a movie way better. Because I'm on top of things. I know I can get clear things in my head, and I can already see things laid out. But when I'm high, I'm just given this information. I'm just like, buh? Like watching this movie going, what did someone just say? And then I'm like, my brain trails off on all these other levels of thought. And I'm just lost in my own head. And then I'm like, oh yeah, there's a movie playing. I should probably say something about that, or I'll just say my thought. It just feels like I'm insane, but... you know, now I know it's a little bit more hostile. Well, you know, I don't think many other YouTubers can say they put their life on the line to make their YouTube video. And you know what? Like everyone else says when someone uses that line, you shouldn't have, dumb fuck. It's not that big of a deal. You tell us, you trick us, you let us know we're in on the joke. That way we can all enjoy your attempt of comedy. Don't tell us, you know. God. Okay. So like I said, changing cameras, different audios. You know, the actors are bad, but passable for like a 1980s movie. Like I said, that was like really independent or something. It's like I can watch it, you know. It's like so bad, but like I know it's terrible, but I can definitely see how this makes them look even worse, you know. I've seen great movies where I've seen like they take in these actors who aren't even actors, or like they're like singers or movies, music stars, you know. And the way they direct, people think all of a sudden, you know, they watch fucking That's My Boy, and all of a sudden they think Vanilla Ice could be a good actor. No. He's not. He's just a guy who is lucky to have an amazing director to give him the steps. No one could just jump into acting, you know. You have to be taught, explained. You think Vanilla Ice is like a natural? No. And I never really understood that concept before. Natural acting versus learning it on your own. Makes perfect sense to me now. Then I guess I am a natural actor. Because I can perceive, you know, not being natural at it and just learning it, how it'll be so different. Anyways, 31%. I'm bored. Jesus Christ. I'm really just going to go until my memory runs out on this computer. You know, that might take a while, but last video I did, I swear, 100 gigabytes. By the time I was done recording, I'm like, what the what the fuck? 100 gigabytes. Jesus Christ, you know? It was just amazing. It was just amazing. And I edited it, so you couldn't even tell, I think, in Signs. I don't remember. Maybe I left it in. I either left it in because I wanted to prove how big this fucking file was. Like, it drained my computer. I could swear I did that. Didn't I? I think I did. I rewatched it today, though, and I don't remember doing that. But I definitely did. 40%. You know, I'm actually sad. Like, I know I'm saying I'm gonna do this and keep waiting, you know. But it makes me sad. Because I want to watch this movie. I want to try to, get what all the hype's about. I'm excited. I do, I really do. This is one of those movies I've been just meaning to get around to. Like, I've always had a desire to watch it, but I just, never got around to it. My grandparents probably think I'm pretty weird. And I realize now, having said that, that's probably a pretty embarrassing statement, but it's summer, you know? I got out of college. Summer. Where am I supposed to go? And I'm not even staying here for long. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm gonna move back home. I know, it sounds bad still. But then, in a month, move in with a friend. Be two bachelors, Be a part of the real world, That point of adulthood you've always dreamed of. Making it on your own completely with no family. No family to help you. You mean there's making it on your own even when you have family a part of your life, but I mean no family. Nothing but your friends. Your friends and yourself. That's all that's going to help you. There's something romantic about that to me. And I mean that in a different sense of the word romantic. For you dumbheads. This is turning into more like a podcast or something. Like me just talking about my thoughts and feelings thing. I'm glad there's a mic though, because my voice gets very quiet when I'm high. And also I don't know, I just feel naturally to exert as little strength communicating as possible. Like this probably is my most authentic voice. This is the one that takes absolutely no effort to try to use. This is just me, and it doesn't actually sound like me, because the me in real life, not high, is a different me. It's a natural me, yes, but it's different. This me feels much more authentic. And I think that's a good thing if I'm going to die. At least I got to be the most authentic me right before I died. 48%. Jesus, imagine the title of this video if I died. Guy dies while reviewing Birdemic. It would be funny and sad. It'd be like the perfect dark comedy. Oh, dear God. They would actually make a real movie about that, wouldn't they? 'Cause it's a perfect blend of dark comedy. Wow. I could imagine a very comedic actor starring as me. I'm not saying I'm funny. I'm just saying they would make it funny because the situation, the idea, has a humor to it. I'm not saying I'm funny and that someone would actually, impersonate me, talk like me, learn me, say things like me. I'm not that. I'm just saying it'd be this idea of me. It wouldn't be a representation. It'd be like inspired by a true story instead of based on. But even based on has liberties. Because they're saying based on. When was the last time you saw a movie where they're like, this is literally as close as we possibly can get to the real thing? Civil War, the movie. We killed thousands of people to make this film as real as possible. Coming soon to theaters, Holocracy. No, don't even go there. Don't even go there. I'll have nightmares for years. God. 2 Holocausts. Too much. Too much. I actually just stuttered on 2 the first time, and then I'm like, that's a catchy beat. How long have I been waiting? I swear to God. I'm totally keeping it. Hour and a half, this was only supposed to turn out to be around 100 gigabytes. But with all this extra time, I have 160 available. So I can only wait for like an hour before this gets really bad. I mean, the movie plus an hour. Wow, that's a lot. My math is a long time to record, video and audio. To think about it. It's a long time. But, hell. I wish I had 1,000 gigabytes of memory on my computer right now. Phew. Dude. Because then I could just keep going all night. There'd be something so beautiful about that. Well, this isn't exactly how I plan the evening to go. Because I have to get up in... math. Let's say it's 2 o'clock. I have to get up in 7 hours. Well, 7 hours. It's not too terrible. And by the time we're done with this, I'll have about 5 hours of sleep if I go straight to bed, which I probably won't. Really just lay down with the fan on, the lights off, and watch some Monk. Well, then I could do that, but of course I'd have to use Netflix, and I'd fall asleep waiting for Monk to start. Smoking gasoline's really bad. Wow. I'm gonna cum oil. I'm gonna need to put a muffler in my ass. Now, at this point, I've become part machine. I'm now a human go-kart. 60. For those of you still listening, we appreciate your patience at this time. Please know that we're doing everything possible to try to make this work. All right. And I said the t really loud just because I know it's going to make some sort of effect on the microphone. I forgot what it's called. Peaking? I think it's the technical term. Maybe not the technical, but professional term? I don't know. I think it's called peaking. Peaking's bad. My leg popped. Oh. Still waiting. I should probably talk or something, make this interesting. I think I've done the hell I'm gonna die thing a little too much. I think I'm overdoing it. But I'm definitely probably gonna put in the title for this. I'm gonna put Stoned Review, Birdemic, and then another dash, and it's gonna say, I almost died doing this. Waiting whether or not I was really dying, but let me just try to be honest here. My brain, I know everyone listening. I know you're listening and you're going, no, he's having too much fun. He's happy. He's making jokes. He's not dying. Dying is like, that's dying, right? But no. My talking part of my brain is doing just fine. It's the other parts I can feel they're just in this rapture. Like I feel like little needles are poison's being injected into those parts of my brain. The communication one's doing fine, and I'm really glad for that. Now this would really suck if I actually wasn't saying anything the whole damn review, and I still posted it up because I'm like, well, I tried. That's the point. I get high and I try to review something. Don't worry, if it's really that bad and it completely fails the whole time, then, Stoned Review, Birdemic, take 2. Because that's what it would be. I mean, why waste this experience? It's not about what I'm saying or how I'm saying things or whether or not this is entertaining. It's about the mere fact this guy got high, tried to watch a terrible movie, and then watched his Netflix because it was such bad internet load for like 2 hours. He just sat there and he kept talking into the microphone because he was trying to still be entertaining to catch my interest, but there's no way in hell that I'm actually going to sit there and watch some guy just talking to a microphone. I'm not even watching anything. I'm listening. It's like audio. It's like a quaalude. Like I'm actually just going to put this in my iPod and listen to his soft, sultry voice of sexiness while I Let's say 60 or 80%. Oh, cool, 80. All right. Don't worry, we'll have another one of these within 3 minutes, because Jesus Christ. In the grand scheme of things, the amount of film that we actually just saw was so minuscule. But I'm gonna have those links anyways, because I don't want people to wait. I want the ability, if it's like more interactive, of trying to watch a movie. It's like choose your own adventure. Do you want to listen to the hour-long rant of someone getting stoned trying to watch this movie? Or do you want to jump to the actual movie and just hear where the parts where he actually talks about the movie? Oh, man. Still, I gotta do something. This is pretty bad. Did I take any notes? I think I skipped the notes because I was freaked out about the gasoline. So I just came straight here to tell everyone that I could die, because, good riddance. 83%. It's kind of therapeutic, these sessions, I mean, the other day I got so stoned I found that I could sing a new octave, like this, high alto. I was just in my car playing with my voice and throat, in my head voice, and belting notes, and I found this new register, and I'm just like, oh my god, like this pocket, higher than my falsetto. It's not even a falsetto anymore. It's like a woman's voice. It's way beyond the bounds of tenor. And I was able to hit it nice and long. Keep going. I don't think anyone cares. So why even say anything? Hey, 92%. Ooh, I'm doing the same thing except a little bit less because it's like I've already ridden the ride. Okay. Wow. Alright. I got my hopes up for nothing. My ass is so sore right now. This chair is most uncomfortable. Oh, I can't wait to get out of here. Be free. Alright, come on. It's getting annoying. Doesn't help that I have a bunch of things going on my computer also. Oof. But I'm trying. Wow. Whatever. Oh, God. I lost my train of thought. Oh, my butt hurts, that's right. Squeaky as hell chair. Makes me sound ghetto as fuck on the other end of the microphone, I bet. It's like, that guy is using some old iron-ass chair. He must be white trash. Nah. My good chair's at home. Life. Who knew it'd be like this, Anyways, 97%. Alright, come on. This is supposed to be funnier, damn it. This is funny time. Stop going all dramatic. You're ruining the point of trying to be funny. When a joke's really bad, I laugh at my own joke. I'm like, I just said that. I'm so damn clever. Like it's a cover. I'll say a really bad joke and then I go, and try to cover what I just said with the laughter. Hopefully how loud my laughter is will make them forget that my joke I just told was really bad. That's a true thing. Yeah, see, look, psychology, people. You're learning things. Think about how many other people probably do that. Anyways, come on. I am disappointed. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90%. 90 what was once an hour and a half movie has now become a 2-hour movie at least, if we keep going. Oh, I know it'd be great. Is it just, if it was these two, as soon as it loads, it stays loaded for a long time, like at least 30 minutes. That'd be great. Then this wouldn't be so bad. I kind of feel bad that I'm going to have to do this all over again on a different night. You know, it won't be for days from now because I'm trying to not die at the moment. But I should still release that so to, like, explain myself. You know, like I'll say this is the video you need to see before you see me try to get high and watch Birdemic, you know. Watch my trials and tribulations. Trials and tribulations. I know my T's do that. I'm not really strong on my T's. My mouth isn't really built for T's that well, but T. It's probably my hardest vowel. Oh. Yes, bumper-to-bumper traffic. Very important for the film. These are the people leaving the movie. Oh, wow. Oh, he kept going. He kept merging. Oh, yeah, this is a California highway. Weird how I recognize that road. America. Like, I don't get it. Like, what is this? Parking lot. Great. The fuck am I? What? That was hilarious. This is way too long on that angle. It was beautiful. Like, that's something like fucking Tim and Eric would do. Like, that's that kind of level of genius when you're doing it on purpose. Like, maybe they are. What if these guys are just like the biggest trolls, like everyone who made this movie? That guy's way too close to him. Oh, this was all blocked too. Look how they're walking.
What does it take to win your business?
They had no real intentions on where they were actually going.
Okay, I'll give you that and 50% discount. Can we close the deal today?
I'm in a cubicle and on a computer wearing a headset.
Can I place your order today? Great, thanks. We appreciate your business.
Stereotypical business accomplishment.
Hey,
After that
how
long.
big was the sale?
$1 million.
$1
Awesome,
billion.
man.
Biggest sale of my career.
Wow, your life's
I'm
going
proud of
really
you.
well. Oh, I was hoping this would be a strip club. They still have these places? Didn't the invention of the printer pretty much get rid of these buildings? Ah, yes, I needed the extra 5 seconds to watch that. Because I wasn't quite sure where they were. I was like, grocery store. No, that's not it. Ooh, she's squeezing her boobs together. Ew, she looks like she's like 7. So when does she start taking the clothes off is my question. I mean, that's how, isn't this how this works? Kermit the Frog does Asian pajamas. That's the joke you would put, or a little bit earlier, because my brain was working too slow. Divam moodles? Dream models. Oh, shit. Alright. Hacking into the Pentagon, and we're in. Okay, what was that scene for? Oh, it's a different person.
Natalie,
Hey, Christine, what's up?
I couldn't even hear her.
great news for you. Victoria's Secret wants you to become their cover girl model.
What the fuck?
You're kidding.
No, my God.
It's the real deal.
Wait,
That's
this movie
great.
is having the scenario
Yeah, of
that the
course
guy
I'll do it.
gets like
Thanks
$1
for getting
million
me the kid.
and that she's become a cover
You are
girl
welcome.
model.
You worked very hard, so here's your
Lynch
chance to
the
impress them.
writer.
Congratulations
Lynch
again.
him.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
And may he hang there for another
Alright.
additional week after
Okay, I'll
death.
talk to you later. Thank you again.
And do not bury him wherever there's have at it. Oh my God, this is terrible. Classic. Is that the same car? I'm looking forward for the birds to kill these people. Is that the idea? Their lives are going really well, and then the birds, like, ruin everything? Well, I hope they do. I love the sound of cars in the distance. You know, you never hear that in actually a professional movie. It's like a rule. It's like one of the biggest rules against
Hello?
that stuff.
Natalie?
Who is this?
Oh, snap. Here we go again. Alright, so that was maybe a couple minutes. I don't care. And I have to pee too, so you know, I'm eventually gonna have to break down and go to the bathroom, and I'm gonna keep recording. This is crazy. You know, I don't envy any person watching this. Please, if you're watching this, stop watching now. You know, click dislike. Tell me, remind me that this is a terrible idea and a terrible concept, and this is the worst form of entertainment possible, that you'd rather, you know, rip out your eyelashes and feed them to your turtle. You know, I get it. That's how, hey, if you want to know the secret to saying things like that, it's like playing Mad Libs. You just, like, you have a setup, and then you just go, cow, farmer, it's too connected. The first two, like, 50% of the time when I do that, end up being quite related. Like, you know, but different, you know, like, dog, and then I'll say, man. It's like, you know, they're not different enough. They're, like, way too close, you know? Because dog, man's best friend, man, you know, it's like certain words and names have triggers to other thoughts, at least with me, you know. Walrus, I am the walrus, you know, it's how it works. Giraffe, the guy from Madagascar, and then you'd think Friends, you know, so I'd say giraffe, and then I'd say Friends, because David Schwimmer was in Friends, and David Schwimmer was a giraffe in Madagascar. Or the thought process might be, you know, giraffe, connect Madagascar, then I'd probably say Kim Jong-il, because, you know, he's dead. Well, you know, I'd still say his name because he's a well-known figure that people know. You know, people can, you know, they hear that name and they go, oh, yeah, I know that, the guy's an asshole, you know. And when you hear people that, okay, the game Apples to Apples is a perfect example. Some people, well, the friends I play it with play it like this. It's about who has the funniest card. And there's a rule that, in our, at least how we play, that no matter what the situation is, if you lay down the card Helen Keller, you're the winner. I'm sorry. Nothing else beats Helen Keller. It's like the one card to victory card. Like, everything involving Helen Keller is funny. And it's not just because of all those stupid, you know, like, why couldn't Helen Keller drive? Because she's a woman. You know, it's that stupid stuff that are really popular. I'm not gonna say I never laughed at those things. They are definitely funny, you know, but it's still stupid. You know, it's like junk food. You know, like, you know it's bad, but you laugh. It's like, this is stupid. It's like when you watch Family Guy. Oops. Did I say that? I'm going to have armies of people. Well, that implies people actually will watch this video. More than likely, no one will at all watch this movie. This video. No, people are seeing Birdemic, but no one's going to watch this. No, especially because I'm going to run out of memory before I can actually finish the film. I mean, I would totally, even if it was 10 hours, I would put together a 10-hour video where you actually have to click chunk by chunk to actually watch it. And in between is just this guy high out of his mind about to die, ranting. You know, it'd be like combining a movie with the commentary movie. You know, like you combine the two somehow. Like, you know, it's different though. Yeah, I get it. Like, the movie pauses, and then the director and all the guys are just like talking about random shit, you know. Of course, even when they don't talk about the movie, you're like, you know, this is Steven Spielberg. It must be interesting what he's gonna say. Oh, I might not die, but I might fall asleep, you know. That's a definite one. Oh, and the more I drink water, the more my urge to go to the bathroom increases. What a foolish thing to do. To say you have to pee and then drink some water. This burn on my arm's pretty bad. I burned it at work. Sucked. My face is itchy. Blech. 8%. Wow. We're making progress. This is what people with too much free time do. I don't have free time, though. I should be doing all these other things. And mostly, like I said, I'm still standing by it. I could die. It raises the intensity, definitely, of this video. I'll say that. At least for me. It's like people could keep watching going, I wonder if he actually is going to die. Because it is a really long video. Maybe he'll actually die some point during the recording. And you know what I don't know? I seriously don't know if I will or not. Certainly feels like it, though. Oof. Wow. Ooh. Oh, wow. It's like someone had the BP oil spill in my brain. Oh, man. I bet if I got a straw up my nose and started sucking, I'd get out like a quart. I could start a car with the amount of gas that's in my head right now. I think I've already done those jokes. I've definitely done those jokes. Oh, but that's what's going to happen when you have someone, out here in the open trying to talk into a mic, trying to say something to, stir the pot. He's going to end up repeating his previous thoughts, at least I do. And then I'll go, oh yeah, I already said that. Oh, man. Oof. 13%. Oh, it's an exciting video when the guy talking in the video yawns. But, this is for me. At this point, no one else is watching it. No one else but my voice. Just, maybe the only person that'll watch this is me. So, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. It's like the slogan of everyone that has a YouTube that doesn't have a lot of views or subscribers. They should just have that branded on the top of their channel, talking to myself. No one else is listening. It's pretty accurate. Oh, man. He's pretty. Look at those eyes. Those little teeth. Like a little mousy boy. I'm weird. Is that an iPhone? Wow. It's an iPhone. They can afford an iPhone, but camera past the year 2005. You gotta be kidding me. 17%. No, I'm not quitting. Not now. I've gone too far. I've crossed the path. The line. You gotta keep going. For the sake of entertainment. In the name of YouTube, I must prevail. I must continue on. I must tough it out. Like any other challenge. People that do those stupid shit on the internet, that eat food or drink something that's gross, they know what those are the equivalent to in ancient times. The court jester. Remember, the court jester wasn't funny, but seeing him do random weird shit like that and hurting itself was funny. It's a really sick body that finds humor in other people getting hurt. The difference between a very dramatic scene and a very comedic scene, it could be completely the music you're watching it to. You can watch someone go off a ramp on a motorcycle and die, and with dramatic sad music or no music at all, you would actually go, oh my god, that's like I just died. But if the music was and sound effects when he got off the ramp, you'd be like, oh, he messed up. Oh, he's not dead. It was funny. He probably was all staged. It was probably fake. He probably had a parachute. note that also the ramp is like the edge of a cliff. It's like the Grand Canyon, let's say. Did Evel Knievel try to jump the Grand Canyon? Or was that a cartoon? Doing like Cat Dog or something. Something from Nickelodeon, I think. You know, something old-fashioned. Not old-fashioned, but like when I was a kid. I'm saying we, assuming my demographic. You don't have a demographic. Oh, conscience. Anyways. Gotta pee, gotta pee, gotta pee, gotta pee. And it's been at 70% for way too long. I might not sleep tonight. You know, there'd be nothing wrong with me not sleeping tonight. That's an amazing thought. Remember when you were a kid and you were like, I can't stay up all night? School. You know, you didn't have to sleep. I think the only thing that stopped me from being an insomniac is that I felt there was this expectation to sleep. I felt like it was just something you had to do. Like, you had to eat, you had to sleep. I mean, I know it's healthy, but plenty of people don't eat, and so plenty of people don't have to sleep. I mean, those people that don't eat, they become models, and they die eventually because it's not healthy. Sleep could be the same thing. Really, it's just mind over matter. But it's so nice to give into that temptation. You can't deny it. It's about 70% for so long. Oh man, I can't hold my bladder much longer. I mean, I'm obviously not going to miss anything, but I feel bad for the people that actually are going to watch this. I'm going to actually leave and go pee. I'm definitely going to have to rain check this. This is definitely, like I said, it's going to be a look I tried video. I'm going to go pee real quick. Oof. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to want to do drugs for a little while, actually, because I think what I've done is pretty bad, sucking up all that gas. Even if it was just a little bit, it's not healthy, Give me a few days rest. And luckily I've got work for the next few days, not tomorrow necessarily, but I can just focus on work. And, it explains why the past few days, the next days after smoking, my head hurt and I felt like crap and I was cranky. Yeah, because it wasn't pot. It was gas. Messed up. Oh well. My energy's really going down now. Fuck. I gotta do this. Gotta do this. Gotta wait on my ass. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna pause it. I'm not gonna change anything on my computer. I am gonna wait till the memory just dies. And you'll know that when the video just cuts off. Just all of a sudden there's no more video. That's when you know I've run out of memory. I'm not gonna stop. I stay true to my word. I gotta. I don't have much, but I got my word. Damn. 33, 34. Come on, just. I'd really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it. Fuck. I guess I could read some poetry. Or something. I could read you a book. Be like an audio tape. That's what I'll do. I'll extract the audio from my trying to riff a bad movie. I'll extract that audio and turn it into an audio book. Yeah. If the audiobook does well, someone will write a weird book about how I got my roots from my audiobook from trying to review Birdemic while stoned out of my mind and about to die. Hope no family ever stumbles on these videos. That would be awkward. However, there's no way to prove it's me. I've only used my first name as far as my knowledge is at the moment. It's probably good that I'm staying awake. I feel like I might lose something, like memories or something if I go to sleep. I feel like I might lose important thoughts. I feel like I've definitely increased my chance for cancer. And I feel like I've increased my chance for Alzheimer's too. Oh. Fumes. See, this is why it's much safer just to do heroin. You're not injecting anything into your lungs. You can inject something wherever you want with heroin, you know. You can choose testicle if you so want. Your elbow, we don't care. We're heroin. We don't care. That's what I wish I had, like a picnic basket next to me. Just open that sucker up and just go to town. Big sandwich. I mean, I got leftover food in the kitchen, but I've already left the mic to go to the bathroom. I'd feel really bad if I get up again, go make food. And you know what? Making food's going to take a longer time than going to the bathroom. Going to the bathroom maybe took me 30 seconds. It's not that bad. In fact, some people would be like, wow, he's really fast going to the bathroom. Did he wash his hands? I did wash my hands. And I'm a germaphobe, so I used hand sanitizer afterwards also. Because I'm insane. Long time if I go make food. Microwave. I would have to microwave it for at least over 2 minutes, whatever I'm eating. What am I eating? Chicken. Yeah, we have leftover chicken. Yeah, you want to microwave it a little bit more, especially because it was probably undercooked, and I probably have a weird combination of salmonella and death by gasoline. And the effect of that is death. Yeah, it is. 68%. Cool. I feel like I did this for the first video I actually made. I got stoned and I tried to watch the 10 Commandments, and I can only get through the first part, but what ended up happening is I know something was wrong about it, like I couldn't use it. Oh yeah, the video settings. The videos, like, we recorded it zoomed in, so like during a lot of the shots, Charlton Heston's head's cut out, and that just doesn't work. And my voice was you couldn't even hear it. I remember now. You couldn't even hear me talking. It's just like, why even post it? And I lost because I couldn't make my voice any louder. I couldn't edit it out and fix it. So it was just a loss of all this potential comedic value, because there were some pretty funny moments, I thought, when I was doing that recording. I made myself laugh, and, that either means I'm an asshole or actually it was funny. Alright, 81%. How long has it been? Time goes by really slowly. But I'm still waiting Maybe it feels a lot longer than it actually is. Maybe I'm only waiting like 5 minutes every time I need to load back to 100, and it just feels like an hour. Ooh, that'd be interesting. That wouldn't be that bad in the grand scheme of things. Wow. Well, it's still, it would be very long. I would get towards the end of the movie, and then it would cut out of memory. Yeah, it would. Interesting. Well, I'm excited now. Excited to see what's going to happen. How this will turn out. It's exciting. I think it is. And plus I'm just trying to psych my brain out so that I can stay awake. When you're putting in this much effort to watch a bad movie, it's really saying something. It's a dedication to watching this crap. I'm high. You know how many people can actually watch a movie when they're high? I can barely do it, let alone actually do it. So many people are just like jumping all over the planet when they're high. They're like, and to me it seems like they're high in a different way. It's weird. They're probably not high on gasoline. In other words, is what I'm saying. They're probably not dying. Too much emphasis on the death. And I would really kill for some jelly beans right now. Jelly beans. Love me some jelly beans. Just feels good to chew. Chew some jelly beans. Brr, 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 brr. I hope I have enough memory. I really do. I hope this all works out. I'd be really sad if it didn't. I mean, when does my internet kick back in? Because sometimes... When does that happen? I don't get it. I'll be on this computer and it's like, oh, this is a reasonable speed. Later that day, it'll be like dial-up, and I'll be like, what? This don't make sense. Why is this happening? Alright, 97%. I'm supposed to get excited. I didn't even get excited that time. This is the third time I didn't even get excited. Alright, come on. Come on. Oh, wait. Everyone's going to be like, oh,
It's
shit.
Rod.
I should have had a joke prepared.
Oh, the guy from the restaurant. What's up?
Hey, it was nice running into you at Half Moon Bay.
Where are you right now so I can continue stalking
Yeah,
you?
it was nice meeting you.
So, how's your day?
My day's going well. How's yours?
Great. I made a
I
big
wrote
sale
this
today.
line in.
Good, fantastic. Off for today with Victoria's Secret.
Wow,
Oh my
congratulations.
god.
I think you'll look great in those
I'm
lingerie.
really excited for you.
Thanks.
So, how about dinner to
This is
celebrate your
worse.
success?
This is worse
that
than
was
the
fast.
movie I
know,
was
to the
in at
Vietnamese
college.
restaurant.
Sounds delicious.
Insane
I'll see you
how
then.
much better my art direction and our, it's crazy. Like, I thought it was kind of crap, actually, to be honest. My acting included, But I'm better than this dude. We are men. We perform in athletic situations. We're so black, yo. Nothing gay about me backing that ass into your crotch. That was the gayest part of basketball to me. Like, I remember a coach being like, okay, now you gotta push him back with your butt. And I'm like, excuse me?
killing me.
I know, man. What's with this weather?
I don't know.
Man, it's like we filmed it in the
Let's call it
summer
a
or
day.
something. They're not even sweaty. Can the birds kill someone? This is an important scene.
I met this girl Natalie over the weekend.
Good for you.
What a
She
dick.
hot?
Yeah, fashion model.
Fashion model. I'll
Yeah, we're going out this weekend.
Hope you score with
hope
her,
you
man.
get laid.
Is that all you ever think about is sex? Anyways, we're just gonna go to lunch.
And sex.
Just talk, get to know each other.
A day without sex is a day wasted, man.
I'll let you know how it goes. Anyways, I heard NCT's gonna be acquired by Oracle.
Really? I hope that's true, man.
I know it's
I know everything.
You know, if that happens, we'll all be millionaires.
With my fist.
There was a wildfire today in the dubbed the St. Martin wildfire.
It was named after the man it killed.
30,000 acres of trees and has destroyed over 100 homes.
We're still having a live feed on it. It's pretty awesome.
However, firefighters are hopeful that within the coming days, the weather will become more favorable and help them to extinguish the St. Martin
In other
wildfire.
news, the apocalypse is upon us.
In other news, the first Green Grand Prix event was announced today in San Francisco. All cars for this racing event will be powered with hybrid or electric technologies. Part of the streets of San Francisco will be used as the racing course, and the drivers will be Hollywood celebrities.
Is there a watermark on that video? Hello, my name is Elder Price. Okay.
Hi, my name is
I'm
Jerry
Gary Coleman.
I'm from Solar Power Accessories. We have an
This is
appointment
cute.
today.
Oh yeah, yeah. Come
Oh yeah, come on. I love how the arms are crossed.
Is that
Wow, you're not paying me nearly enough to act in this movie.
solar panel?
yes?
Such a low
Where are
number.
you gonna put it?
Come, and I'll show you.
The fuck? So, enjoy walking with you, Bob. I mean to tell you that. We should walk more often.
And that's, sir, is where we're going to install your solar panel.
Where exactly? It wasn't on that forced frame shot of the roof, was it?
20,000, huh? Is there any way we can lower the price?
You can suck my dick.
I'll knock off $1,000.
1,000, huh?
So wait.
All right.
So this movie's gonna be about people trying to improve the environment. It's too late because look at the situation. The scenario is this is what the director was thinking. A guy gets really rich and he meets a super hot chick, and she's like about to become a huge model. And it takes place in San Francisco, and like there's this race, and it's gonna be the first race in history to be completely clean energy, you know, man. And this guy, he's just trying to get some solar panels because he cares about the environment. But then a wildfire happens, which caused all the angry, pissed off, gigantic mutant birds in the forest of enchantment to escape and pray wrath on the people. What? Brr. Oh man, 3%. I really think I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh man. Wow. I'm sorry, everyone. Before I die, I don't want everyone to think I'm being a sad guy. You know? I'm not gonna die. Okay, so pretty much, call me crazy, but pretty much we waited like 7 to 9 or 10 minutes for it to load to watch less than 3 minutes of video. You know, at that rate, I'm gonna watch 50 minutes of this film before it all goes kaflooey. You know what? And I'll try. And you know what? There's no reason why this one will be taken down for copyright. Not at all. This is completely legal. For God's sakes, look, it's a video, it's edited, it's not even the real thing. It's changed, man. You can't deny that this is now a changed product. Besides, who gives a shit about the rights to Birdemic? But even Tommy Wiseau would say this movie sucks. Oh, hi, crappy movie. God. My teeth. I want to bite something. I feel like a cannibal. This is weird. Ugh. Felt like I was turning into a werewolf. Tripping out, man. This isn't healthy, man. More cupcake left. Ooh, cupcake. I wish this was like I wish I could just know that this is all a natural high, like there wasn't any gasoline involved. I wish I could just know that. Then I wouldn't feel like scared. Still, you can't deny that this is way better than living. Like this is like the more real version of living. This gives you that feeling you did like the first time you had something truly magical happen when you were a kid. It's like now I have a product that can give me that moment again. It's a beautiful thing. Wow. This is taking so long. 19%. I almost want the memory just to disappear at this point. I'm like, I've lost all focus. My feet are cold. I own socks. You know, I do. But since I cannot find any, I have a blanket that will do just fine. Good. Good. Urgh. It's not really helping, but it's an attempt. What would I do for a bacon cheeseburger right now? You know, restaurant quality bacon cheeseburgers are always way too big, and the bacon's always cooked in a way that it like breaks off and falls onto the plate when I'm trying to eat it. Now, a fast food bacon is soft and kind of scary in that sense. But at the same time, at least the burger stays together. It's such an important thing to me. I've had these $40 restaurant burgers in fancy restaurants, and they fall apart because they're just too massive, you know? And there's not enough plastic like in a McDonald's burger. Like there's more plastic and foam in that kind of food, so it stays together better. You know, and I think I really want that for my diet. I want more foam and, you know, to make me, you know, it probably helps the skin, you know, it reduces wrinkles probably. I mean, that's how Botox, same thing. Oh, thank God that smoke alarm's not working. Wow. Because that should have went off many days ago. Like weeks, actually. Because it's right above my head. Wow. That would have been sucky. Don't mind me, I'm picking my nose. Just so you know. You know, I didn't have to say that, but I wanted to. Give you a play-by-play. Make sure you got a visual image of me. My finger just going up my nostril. See, look now. Now I got a sniffle. Because I wasn't allowed to fix it because you guys made me feel uncomfortable. For trying to make me able to breathe better. How dare you. I found an empty bag of peanut M&Ms earlier today. I almost cried. I saw the writing peanut M&Ms on the bag, and I'm just like, my heart went. And like, for a split second, I was like, if there are peanut M&Ms in that bag, then I will believe in God. It was like that kind of like, please. And sure enough, it was empty. Which is a metaphor to most religious exploits I've ever had. Sounds good, and nothing's there. It's empty. But the true meaning, I shouldn't go there. This video should be about. I don't want religion here. Makes people weird. People get weird about religion. People get weird about politics. People get weird about religion. People just get weird. It's like they're just thoughts, you know. Don't take offense to them. But, you know, when you hear someone else's thoughts, you can't help but just get so mad, especially if you disagree with them. You can't just like, okay, that's what you think. Here's what we all think everyone's thinking, but really people are making judgments, you know, thinking about your thoughts. They're not thinking, they're thinking about what they're going to say about your thoughts. They're not thinking, they're thinking about they're thinking about how to think about your thoughts. They're not thinking about your thoughts. Or like, even if they are thinking about your thoughts, when they think about your thoughts, it makes them think in a way that actually has their own thoughts because of your thoughts. So no longer are they trying. The idea is when you tell someone something you know, you're trying to implant that idea inside of that. They will actually be on the same level as you, but that's not always the case. Sometimes a trigger word will just go in someone's head, and immediately they'll go for one reaction or another. And I'm pulling this all out of my ass, so. Wow, I was in mid-rant and going, this car needs to pull over right now, mister. So pretty much, when this drains my memory, I'm going to have to delete something so that my computer can move. But luckily, I think it stops once I'm past half a gigabyte less in memory. It just goes, stop recording, which is nice. It would really be bad if it literally drained everything, to the point where the computer can't even function. Ugh. Ooh, it's been half an hour. I'm proud of myself. I think I started at 1 o'clock. Is that right? Did I do that? Did I start at 1? No way. Well, no matter how long this is, I'm trying here. Like I said, it's going to take 2 days to get this on YouTube. Luckily, I got nothing to do. And I need to stop doing drugs, so it's good that I did all this tonight. You know? I'd rather have made the mistake and discovered it now than in a week, even though it'd be healthier for my head. But, I don't know. I'm not making any sense. Okay. I think it'd be pretty impossible to sleep with someone that snores. But I mean, be married to that. You know? And when you're in a relationship and you know your partner snores, how can you really get married still? Without, using earplugs. You'd have to really love that person to be able to sleep with someone that snores. You know? Otherwise, you just go insane. You'd be like, what the fuck? Why am I in your bed? You're keeping me up all night. That probably happens in a lot of relationships. It's like, I love you, but sleep in this room, I'll sleep in this one. Which sucks, because you actually do want the other person, for at least a half an hour to an hour. You just want to get warm with each other and snuggle and stuff, but then you actually have to get sleep. And it depends on what condition your mind is, really, but I would say 80% of the time you're just like, fuck, I want to go sleep. The other 20% could be like, I'll snuggle with you all night. And usually whenever I have ever snuggled with someone all night, it's because I'm high. It's essentially the only reason. Wow. A black man shaking a white man's hand. Yeah. This director was terrible. Really bad. But this is how you would film a YouTube video. It's like you're trying, but you're not that good. You got people to were dedicated. This is how that guy with the glasses video would end up kind of looking. And the thing is about that, when that guy with the glasses does do a video and it's of this quality, it's kind of on purpose, and there's the idea of, well, what do you expect? I'm not a professional. Please remember that. And I kind of have to, if I allow that with that guy with the glasses, then don't I have to kind of allow that for a movie like this? It's basically in the same idea, isn't it? Or was this one somehow more legitimately a movie? Because there's plenty of movies like that guy with the glasses and, that are kind of independent, but you don't really know what to call them. There's a lot of those that get made all the time. What a terrible place to be in your career if that happened. To be in a movie like that. I would rather have a really small role in a big movie than a leading role in some crappy movie like that. I don't even care how small it is. I would just rather be on the set for a legitimate movie than putting my sweat and starring. I feel like I had a connection to that movie because I already love really good movies, but I would have like a really physical connection if I was just like even an extra on one of my favorite movies. Like if I was just in the town of the dark, in the Dark Knight when they filmed it, just like one of those people screaming, running away or something. Like, would have been amazing. I would have been like, I think that's Christopher Nolan. I would have like looked at, seen the director. Be cool with that. Be to say I've seen Christopher Nolan in real life. It'd be amazing. I'm really cold. I'm wrapping myself in a blanket. Because this is taking an ice age and a half to work. And this isn't even going to work at this point. I'm pretty much guaranteed to know that the memory is going to be gone away before this shit ever gets done. It's kind of funny. I'm so cold. Whoa. Well, my liter of water has spilled everywhere. Luckily it's under the chair though, so it doesn't affect me. So you just know what I've been doing. I've been yanking all the blankets off my bed without even looking or anything. I'm gonna read this. I wrote this down. I just found it in my blanket when I was yanking it. Charlie Sheen is God. He is Kronos to the Christian God, but there is a god after him named Shiva, and there's a god after him after that named Om. Oh, I remember what this is. This is something I wanted to show my girl. Don't worry, she won't watch this, nor will anyone. I mean, I would just like, if someone told me on the street, hey man, I watched this video of you made, I'd be like, why? I made this video just because, someone else, I don't know, like, or, I don't know, it's not for, like, go you, Jake, it's just, like for the kind of people that are just, like, curious, I think. I'm not going for quality here. I'm doing the best I can under the circumstances, which is also kind of the point. Just someone trying as hard as they can when they're in a state of mind that is not healthy. Dare I say, fucked up. I'm really trying hard to point out my name. My YouTube name is The Fucked Up Riffer. I even wrote a lame ass slogan on my Signs video when I was trying to upload it. I wrote The Fucked Up Riffer. I get fucked up, then I riff. It's really? Might as well just have a giant arrow pointed at me going, dumbass. Microphone to scratch my head. Oof, it's about 41% for an awfully long time. I'm getting fat, man. I gotta work out. As I contemplate the cupcake in the kitchen. It is cold in here, man. It's getting cold outside. It's fucking almost July and it's cold outside. This is bullshit. I'm gonna go back to California with 50 Morgan, and I'm gonna be California sweating. Just going, it's so hot. Wow. The fact that I can't be happier when I move somewhere else kind of proves that I can't be happy based on location. It's mental. It's all my fault. Not my fault. That's the wrong way of putting it, but it's mental. I need some mental fixing. I need to figure out everything. All I know is what I like. That's all I know. And I don't even know it. Like on the level I would like to know it. I want to know it. I want to know what I like more. Go for a pizza right now. $10 dinner plate at Pizza Hut's actually pretty good. It's a medium-sized pizza. I'm not being paid by Pizza Hut. Wow, if there was like a podcast or something of just a stoner talking to a microphone, eventually he would talk about, or she would talk about food, and you might as well, throw in some advertisements and get some of that money because you're high. Of course you're going to talk about food. Oh, wow. I do want to sleep. I think the movie would have been over by now if I actually watched it. This is insane. It hasn't moved from 40%. I feel like stopping it here. You know what? Maybe I should. I think that would be the smarter decision, Jake, than to waste my time for 10 hours. I mean, what would I prove? I've already proved I've waited this long. I've already proved I'm a trooper, that I tried. Well, that's like the easy way out, though. What kind of man would I be to choose the easy way out? I mean, it's that easy way out where like people would nod their head and go, yeah, it's fair. That's okay. But you're not really a man. A man would keep going. A man would just prove a point. He would do it just 'cause. And it's because of that just 'cause attitude that really people attach onto. Like they're like, really? Why? Why would they do that? 'Cause it doesn't even occur to other people in the same way. The whole just 'cause thing. I feel embarrassed that I own every addition to the High School Musical franchise. I'm a little embarrassed about that. I'm a little embarrassed. To be honest, I was in a relationship a few months ago, like last fall, with this girl. And she told me that the High School Musical series was one of her favorite series of all time. And I went ahead and said, oh yeah, I love it too, because I wanted her to like me more. Girls are into guys that like girl things. Anyways. Some girls are. Anyways. So I call my mom back at home and I tell her to meet with me from home because I love them so much that I had to be able to watch them whenever I want to. And, sure enough, my mom mailed them up, and it was like the day before she went to my dorm room the first time that I got the DVDs to put in my movie shelf above my computer. We didn't actually watch any of them, thank God. My sister probably misses them, though. Did I? Yeah, they're in here. Yeah, I brought them. I'll give them back to her. God, what a stupid thing for me to do, smoking all those fumes. I didn't mean to, Just, it was a big mistake. My brain feels a lot like a loading screen. My brain feels like a loading screen. I can barely sit up right now. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to wait till Monday. By the way, it's Tuesday, so I'm talking about like a week. I'm definitely waiting. Shit. Get a legit lighter. Undo the damage I've done. Drink some tea. I don't think there's any fixing this, though. What I've done to my brain. People go to the hospitals for this stuff. Not much the hospital can do, though. I think I might have permanently damaged my brain. What a terrible thing. I hope I haven't. I hope I haven't ruined my life. That would suck. The fact that I've seen 41% for a very, very, very long time makes me want to go ahead and stop this recording. I mean, I'm okay with trying to wait this out, you know, getting a little bit of the movie every now and then. But if I'm just going to stare at 41% loading for the rest of my night until I pass out in this chair, oh my god. It'd be the worst waste of my time. I mean, I could be doing something else, watching a movie on this computer. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, that'd be better. Alright, this is going to be a rain check. I'm still going to upload this, but it's a rain check. I'll try to watch Birdemic another time. Oh, this is stupid. Anyways, till next time. Peace.